this will be the final announcement that I email to you, because I'd like to have the last 3 weeks of the course just flow. 8, 9, and 10 will just flow. And in the finals week, I will email you something else about how to do this kind of screencast on your own if you wish. But I want to make sure that we address the objectives of the class first. In your final communication with me, I'll send you the screencast-o-matic link, and you can decide if you want to use it in your classes or not. It's self-tutorial. It's very easy to use. But as I said last Thursday, I wasn't going to send a video on Thursday. I was going to send something tonight, because we have 3 more weeks to go, including this week. And a few people have weighed in, but I know things start to pile in. You know, you have other assignments due in other classes. So I'll walk you through the next 3 discussions. And here they come. Let's see. I have to tell you if it's possible because of my house. But week 8 has to do with technology and music and art. I hope you find that useful. Then we're talking PE. And finally, week 10 in special education. I'll be very curious to read your comments about that, because special education is becoming a very prominent player in our industry, and we're actually having to reach a lot of different students who were always in our class. We just didn't identify the need to reach these students. And the importance of that particular module is to understand that we're trying to create productive citizens for the future. And there are those students in my generation and previous to that who were marginalized because the tools of teaching were not able to reach them. And in fact, they had to go make their own way or were left by the side. I just cite a couple of examples. One of my good friends, who's in his 50s like I am, he's a very successful auto dealer in Massachusetts, major league successful. He was marginalized terribly because he had a learning disability. I have another friend who's deaf, and she's gone on to become a thriving psychologist. But in our age group, we didn't have the tools available that you do now. So I'll be curious to hear about your ideas on weeks 8, 9, and 10, especially in week 10. And you can answer them at your own pace, so you'll see that there are no dates included there. I'll be putting grades up every Monday night. So if you sent something since last Sunday, and I may have replied to it, I may not have, it'll be scored and recorded on Monday night, by Monday night. And that by every other Monday night, it'll be scored and recorded. And in the last week, I will send you an email with the screencast-o-matic link, as well as asking you to review the gradebook to make sure you've done all the assignments. But you're welcome to review the gradebook now. We have presently 70% of the assignments done in all 3 classes, but I'll give teams 91 and 92 credit. They're way up there. And my good old friends in Team 30 seem to, for whatever reason, I don't know why, maybe it's because you had me this summer, but you're the ones who are sort of a little bit behind. So not behind, because they're all due at the end, but, you know, I would ask that you be good to yourself and try to get it out of the way. But at the same time, I'm offering flexibility for the next 3 weeks because you have other papers due. I think you have major papers due in a couple of classes if I got it right. If I don't worry about it. So anyway, enjoy the rest of the week. I hope you enjoyed the Thanksgiving holiday, and you'll hear from me after Thanksgiving.